That's a pretty cool looking corn notch. It's got a round tip on it. I don't believe it's broke. Beautiful. It's just made that way. It does have a little modern damage on them particulars, but most of the particulars are there, at least enough you can see what it was. I'll take it. Glad to get it. Awesome. And this right here is a Mother's Day present. It's some kind of growing vine, pomatus or something like that. But anyway, I'll show you this. I had 2 canes to put in there for that to grow on. You see the vines are growing up and over the top of it. These cane poles here, they're about close to 5 foot, maybe 6 foot that one is. It's already grown up to the top of it. But anyway, my wife wanted me to get her one to go in the middle right here. And just hadn't got around to it yet, but I finally got one today. And as I was driving to the place I was going to hunt rocks, it was the place that I had seen some cane poles before. And I was going to show you what I got her. Then I'll show you that rock I found today. Check this out. Have you ever? That's one long cane pole. And check this out. It's probably 2 inches in diameter. A 1/4 inch to 3/8 walls on the thing. And that was cut up at probably 3 foot high when I harvested it. But anyway, I ended up having to cut the thing in half. Well, I didn't cut it in half, I cut it in 2 right there. And I counted every one of these as a foot. Of course, these in the center here, they're probably more like 16 inches. But I counted them all as a foot because as you get up here toward the end of it, there's still 12 inches between them. But these last couple, it may be 10. It may be 10. So anyway, there's 25 of those that I counted just right here. And I don't know how much I cut off the end of it. I bet it was, this is 25 foot right here. And I bet the thing was, I wouldn't doubt it wasn't 35, close to 40 foot tall. Biggest cane, river cane I ever seen in my life. And where they had already cleared the sides of the road back with the bush hog and things, I seen some laying there that they were that big around. They were big around as Coke cans. They're like bamboo. That's huge, and I just had to bring it home. Yeah, and I told her I got her a piece of cane, and I brought her out and showed her this piece here, this one section. It's a monster. I had to put it on my truck on the back end, tie it in one corner, and then drape it across my mirror and tie it to my mirror to get that section home. And this section here is still just massive. You're talking about a cane pole just from here to what would have been left on the end of that thing. That thing would have still probably been, I'd say, at least 15 feet or more. But anyway, I was going to show you this rock. After I called it a kirk on the field, I believe it's actually a lost lake. Every bit of that down in there is just ground really heavy. Of course, you can see the old damage on it. It don't appear to be modern. But all in the notches and all across the base is ground really heavy. And it's beveled. And most kirks that I ever found, they don't carry the bevel on them. So I'm calling it a lost lake. And I hate that it had those little nibblings going on it, but nevertheless, on a whole, it's a really cool example. I found it at the field I call the Big Slough. It's a nice banded, some type of banded material, two-tone. And I had found a lost lake on that field a couple of years back now. So there's some early stuff on the site. Found that in 5 broken pieces is all I found today. But that was worth my stop. Well, anyway, I'll keep looking for them. It's just scrounging right now. Everything's kind of in between. But I'll take a one-stop lost lake at any day. Not to mention a good joke for the wife. Huge river cane for my part of the country. Talk to you later. Good luck.